Welcome back to episode 3 of Why This Career, and I'm here with Emmett McDaniel and Ajinai Smolakavich,
What's the career you chose?
a carpenter.
Why did you choose carpentry?
I chose carpentry because I like to do a lot of hands-on stuff, and also my family is in the not really carpentry type of business, but more of I want to say building stuff basically.
All right.
And I'm just I'm a big hands-on guy type of thing.
What's some specifics of this career?
Like specific what I do or
What do you do? Yeah.
I basically would use wood to build or repair a lot of structures, like houses. We use a lot of range of power tools. Like, we have to know how to use that stuff. Build doors, staircases, roofs, houses, and more.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
What kind of salary are y'all kind of like working on, you know?
Like, starting salary or
Yeah, just like you're starting like average salary in Kansas overall. I don't really care, just like,
Kansas, the entry salary is like 29,000.
oh, that's not too bad.
Then
Yeah.
medium's like 45K.
It's better than episode 2 of Infantry, which you guys should totally go check out.
And then experience is 62,000, which is the highest you could get, really. Unless
Oh.
you get like really big. But for so basically carpentry, there's multiple types of levels. College, you really don't need to go to college. You don't even need to get a high school diploma. You just need to be
Oh,
an
really?
apprentice for it.
How
You
long do
be-
you have to be an apprentice for?
Yeah.
I think like a year. Depends on how long you want. Until I think if you want to, like maybe a year.
So it's not the
all-
hardest job to get to do.
No, it's all your choice. And being a carpenter itself is like 35K to 50K a year. And then after 10 years, you'll get like senior carpenter manager, and you get like 50,000 to 65,000 a year.
So
For a
are you
bit-
working for yourself or a company? most of the time?
Yourself, unless you want to work with the company, it's all optional. You can make your own company. Like that's why there's roof companies and like just other companies. Like I really don't know the one like Roof Master and stuff. And
Oh.
if you become a business owner, which is gonna take a while, you could get like 50 to 90,000 a year, which is basically a lot of carpenters' big goal in life.
Oh.
All
'Cause
right.
once you work your way up the shelves, you start get more clients. The more clients you get, probably the more money you'll make.
So will you only work with wood?
Mm, basically wood only, cause I really don't know why it's only wood only for carpenter. Maybe because it's the job type.
Could you
Yeah,
really
yeah.
work anywhere to do this job? Like anywhere in the States or anywhere?
I don't know. Do you?
Yeah, you can work anywhere in the States.
All right. And then like what's like the long-term outlook right now looking like? Is it going to be like increasing in demand, decreasing in demand, stay the
Stable?
same? Yeah, how
Like,
stable?
you mean
is
the
it?
stable? There's an increase in demand. Since COVID, a lot of people don't want to do it anymore. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
Not really. I don't really know what you mean. You want to elaborate on that?
Like, since COVID happened, a lot of people are quitting their jobs. Like, you drive around, you see that there's a lot of people with now hiring stuff. Just because most people, not trying to say they're lazy, but a lot of them just quit their jobs because they don't need to have a job anymore to make an income. I guess be a TikToker or something like that. A lot of increase in those people. You know what I mean?
Renegade,
TikToker?
renegade.
Basically, that's why it's high demand right now at the moment. Anywhere, yeah, anyone can be a carpenter, and anywhere too. They don't care where you're from.
Where are you
Oh,
like
yeah.
most likely to get employed? Like where are like
Yeah.
the largest employers?
Big cities?
I really
probably?
big cities for studio apartments, but if you want to work on houses and stuff, I'd say country.
Oh, yeah. That's
I
Oh,
mean,
good.
so,
like-
so you guys kind of build houses too?
I said that. Build houses.
Yeah, no, he said
Build
build
houses?
Houses,
Oh, must have
roofs,
missed that part. That's
like-
gonna be on me.
Houses, roofs, stairs, cabinets, or just repairing stairs or roofs. You know.
Okay. So you guys might helping out with like termite damage or something like that?
Would you want to work on a certain part of the house?
Roofs and cause I know a lot about roofs and probably stairs. Cause the house I live in now with my family, I helped build, but I only helped with the roof because that's
Oh.
the roof and the walls and stuff, building the outer part of it.
Oh,
But I'm
okay.
hoping after my apprenticeship, I'd probably be more experienced in what I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
Does the job get pretty hazardous or is it pretty?
It is
lay
pretty
low?
hazardous because especially if you work by yourself, let's say you're trying to build up a wall or a roof and you're climbing up there, and like something falls on you or you fall through the roof, you know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
trying to fix a broken one, or you just hurt yourself in general. Because it's one of the job skills for it. You probably didn't ask me this yet, but job skills is actually being pretty strong. You know,
Oh,
because if
yeah.
you work by yourself, you gotta be able to take care of yourself.
I mean, that'd work for you though, right? Because I mean, you only squat like 450 pounds. You know, it's nothing much.
It isn't that much. You're right. You don't need to talk about that, Ajay, but okay.
Do you guys have a union for that job?
It depends on what company I'd want to say.
Oh,
Like the
interesting.
union just depends.
Mm.
Union, I think you'd make more money though, because you get insurance from it.
Are most of the workers in
don't
this
know.
field male or female?
Male, they're mainly male.
And do you think that'd
And-
mess with how you'd work, or no?
Maybe not. Just depends, like on how like females like maybe I don't think there's a difference between them honestly for like the carpentry part of it.
What was that?
What was? I really don't know.
Okay.
Quit pressing buttons, ZJ. What the heck, man? Messing with my vibe.
So yeah, that's a lot of the.
Are there opportunities for advancement?
Yeah, there is advancement in the thing. You go from apprentice, which is apprenticeship is what you need to become one of them. I think you need to complete your apprenticeship before you're a carpenter.
Okay.
So, and then after that, you become a carpenter.
And is there anything like above a carpenter, or is that just like the base job? There's
Senior,
nothing really more.
like if you work for a company 10 years, they'd or less, they'd promote you to like a senior manager of the company
You mean or more? 10 years or more?
or less.
Or less?
Oh.
So you can only work there for 10 years?
You can work for more than 10 years, yes. But usually it's 10 years max that you'd
Mm.
probably become one. Or that, or you just like not good at a carpenter. You probably should
That's
think of
fair,
something
huh?
else. And then after that, you could make your own company. Because if you work there long enough, like you get clients for the thing. So if you work there long enough, you might be able to make a lot of clients, and the clients might like you more than their preferred company themselves. So then you might be able to just like steal some clients from other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then build your own company off of them. And with that, then you just restart the process with younger kids.
Does that mean some of carpentering is sales?
Yes, you'd have to be. So a lot of the skills, you probably didn't ask me this yet, but some of the skills you would need to have to be a carpenter is people skills, is definitely one of them. Because, you know, if you don't know how to talk to a customer, like they don't want to talk to you, and you'd
Mm.
probably mess up on the job because it wouldn't be explanatory. Or they'll like, because I think they could put in a request not to have you again, which would not be the best because then you start be losing clients, which isn't better.
Yeah.
And you need to be able to learn how to measure because, like I said, working with woods, if you don't know how to measure right, well, then the whole house can be messed up.
Yeah.
You need to learn how to use woods and the tools to, like, construct woods, like, build it and stuff.
Yeah, like cut it.
And, like, basically, yeah. Because if you're building a roof and the roof's tilted a little bit and it's lopsided to one side, then the rain guards won't catch anything once you set up the whole thing.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah. So basically, carpenters and like you'd have to be, like I said, be strong, because you have to. Sometimes if you're setting up a wall, like sheetrock wall, to say, most of the time it's not more than one section. You have to lift up multiple. You have to hold it up, unless you're like have a lot of tools to hold it up for you. And you
Yeah.
have to like hold it up there, or you have to just carry the wood up yourself to a certain spot.
Mm. So this is a big strength job.
I'd say like most construction jobs are.
Yeah.
though. Like they rely a lot on strength instead of also skill, but strength really.
Do you only have to know woods, or do you have like you repair everything in the house, right? So would you also need to know like plumbing and stuff?
Not entirely, unless you want to like take a college, like high school type stuff. Like, so basically, carpentry. I said you don't need to go to high school for it, or you don't need to go to college for it.
Yeah.
So you don't need to get a college degree in any of that stuff. So that's why you don't need to. Plumbers, you do. I think you need to have
I think
College
you even need a
degree.
license.
a license. That's what it is. Yeah, and to get that, you probably need an apprenticeship or
Yeah.
do the what's it called?
I would not know.
Trying to think of the name.
Aren't
Do-
you the expert?
Do the
You know?
college course. Well, not in plumbing or any of that stuff like that.
Oh.
He asked me about plumbing at Janai.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm not really an expert in that, I'd like to say. So I'm guessing you'd probably need the same thing as like a carpenter, like either apprenticeship or just like your credits or hours
Yeah.
for it.
Would you mostly be working outside, I assume?
Depends on where you are. Like I said, main things are roofs and walls inside.
Yeah.
So if you're working inside, it's probably nicer out. Most people prefer, like, there's certain times to work too. Like if you're not really a indoor type of person, I wouldn't work during the winter. I'd work more in the summer since I'd be
Yeah.
outdoors more. They'd probably want that fixed on more. That's one of the big things. And like if you don't like being outdoors and like you're not an outdoor person, you'd probably want to work during this like winter because they'd probably need like something to fix with the chimney or something like that.
Yeah. Do you need to know any masonry, like stonework?
No, because like I said, carpentry, they work together with other people sometimes though. Like in the company might have certain job requirements. Like they need carpenters, and then sometimes they might need like a stonemason, like you were talking about, and they'd work together on building like say a porch. Like,
Ah,
one's mainly wood perfectionist, like the other one's a stonemason, so they'd probably work on the steps and everything. So it just depends on the company and the client that you work with.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no other job, unless like you're really skilled and you know how to do it, and like it's a friendly client that you like for your family or something. You
Yeah.
don't need to be qualified to do all that stuff. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You could do it on your own if you know how to do it, but I don't recommend doing that, so you don't whack up your family's porch.
Yeah.
Does your family have any like crazy stories from carpentry or anything like that?
No, but one time this isn't their story, it's my story. We built a whole garage, like a huge garage, and during this big storm, I want to say when I was in like 3rd grade, it blew off the entire roof of the garage, just yanked it off, and it was just sitting in our field for like a week.
A
So we had
week,
to-
so you guys just did not clean it up, you know? You guys were just kind of lazy. I was like, oh yeah,
Well,
the
You
roof.
you
oh,
tried
yeah, we'll fix
moving a
that
giant
tomorrow.
roof. We fixed it. Well, it was still bad outside. Like it was a storm.
Yeah.
You can suck it up.
Yeah,
I'm
working
kidding.
you try working on a roof while it's windy. That's like the worst thing you could do.
Well, I don't work a lot on
Roofs?
roofs. You know?
We can
Yeah.
see.
We can tell just by the way you said that.
You're very
Suck it
confident in
up.
being able to do that.
Me and shingles don't mix.
Oh.
Why not? You afraid of heights, Ajana?
That's why I
Actually,
asked
no.
that,
I'm actually not afraid of height. It is for an undisclosed reason.
Undisclosed reason.
Undisclosed. Okay.
Because I can't watch football.
What do you mean you can't watch football?
You,
You can't watch football on a roof, you know.
just gotta have a
You
TV up
can.
there.
You're gonna bring up a TV onto your roof while you're
You
working
ever seen
on
those
it?
movies? It's like I mean, it is stereotypical, but like there's people sitting up there with like a little mini TV with the football playing. You never seen that before?
No. Do you think I'm culturally appreciative of TVs?
You only want to be inside when you watch it.
Yes. I can have a bowl of popcorn whenever I'm watching TV inside. Anyway, back to carpentry.
Yeah.
I don't know where Ajana's trying to go with that, trying to make me sound.
Where do you think you would go to go work? Do you think you just stay inside of Kansas and work in
No.
Hayes or outside
No.
of Kansas?
I do not want to stay in Kansas
Oh no, why not?
because we're a big people carpentry. So I don't like
You thinking about like California,
anywhere.
like the LA region, maybe?
That would be kind of nice. I really don't know where I'd go. It just depends
Texas?
on the time. Like you could move whenever. You know what I mean? Probably hunker down. You know, once I'm past my 20s, I'd like to say.
Past your 20s, so you would not have that much time to. So you probably get your apprenticeship here in Kansas.
Mate, probably in Kansas. Yeah, so I don't have to leave that much. And then probably after that, then I'll leave Kansas.
Would you go somewhere with easy jobs or more like pay?
More pay, probably.
Yeah.
Like the more pay, probably is gonna be a harder job, but more pay.
Yeah.
You know, what's
Like,
the point in
it's
doing
more
it if it's
pay.
not hard? I like this career, but if I don't want to do it, I could always get an apprenticeship in another type of career, like you said, plumbing or probably not plumbing, honestly, electrical.
You go be a plumber.
I don't like that. I've already done this stuff and it's boring. It's not fun.
You don't like working with the toilets.
No poop work.
No, it's just as a kid, I've always had to crawl underneath our house to fix the pipes or something, and it's not fun. It's just boring.
So you're a pipe crawler.
I guess.
You can put it that way. I
That's a
guess
weird
fine.
name. I mean, I guess.
I don't know.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but yeah, I guess I'm a pipe crawler. Is that what you said? Pipe
Yeah,
crawler?
Pipe
Yes,
crawler.
bro. You just said you were crawling through your pipes to try and
Not
clean
through the pipes.
No.
Through the underneath the house.
Yeah.
You know, under a house, there's always, you know how you always have those guards underneath your house? The
You
guards are
have
to
guards underneath your house?
keep guards, like the little, those blocks. Like, you know, when you build a
Oh.
house, there's always that, like, that 3 feet thing that you don't even know why it's there because it doesn't go to your house. That's the
Oh.
guards.
Actually, I don't know what you're talking about.
Where your pipes aren't going to go in the ground.
It shows you why I'm not going to be a carpenter whenever I grow up.
Yeah, that does make sense. No, because you have to keep the pipes above it. Why are we talking about pipes? Freaking carpentry.
I don't know. So is there any other thing you need to add on to about this?
Not really. I mean, I like carpentry.
Uh.
I feel like I'm not gonna leave it. You know. Hopefully, I'd like to be a man and make my own company one day. Hire a whole bunch of people.
Does it interest you to like actually build
Fire
and
people.
like
I never said fire. I said hire.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, bro. I'm just
Not it today, huh?
Yeah, bro. I'm just off my rocker today, you know?
Yeah. But no, I really don't have anything else. My stories, some stories. Like I hurt myself one time.
Oh, what'd you do?
what'd you do? What'd you do?
So we were building our roof, and you have to usually for our garage we have to have panels and stuff, like to make the outline of the roof, like the top part. You know, like roofs are like triangle shape or whatever. I'd have to we had these braces for it, and one of them fell and smacked me in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you
It
that
seems
didn't feel
painful.
good.
So I have a scar on the top of my head because of that. Because a nail went straight through my head. Because there was a nail on the edge of it, and that was just my luck. I was in the exact spot it was.
For real.
Never liked roofing ever after that, but I've learned to grow to roofing because that's what we always have to fix is our roof.
Yeah, roofs.
We've also built like these storage. You know those? You know like by Home Depot, there's those white storage container thingies.
Yeah.
We've built some of those. They're really hard to build though.
So, speaking of injuries, do you have like benefits for like if you get injured on the job?
Well, company based. If you're not with a company,
Right.
So
I
like
wouldn't-
insurance, not like union or anything.
No,
Mm.
company based really. So like if you hurt yourself with a company, there definitely is insurance. But like if you're by yourself, you're one of those solo carpenters that you don't like working with people, so you don't get a job with a company. You won't be able to see. I think though, once you sign a client like to yourself, I don't know the exact technical thing, but I don't think you can sue them for injuring yourself when it was you in fact the one that injured yourself.
So,
I think you have to sign an agreement saying I
Okay.
will not blah 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 blah.
like a waiver.
yeah.
I think we've went over this before on one of the other episodes here, but okay.
No lawsuits you can sue.
Yeah.
Right. No more lawsuits, Israel.
I never had a lawsuit. You saying I got a lawsuit before, or like arrested?
Anyway,
Is
I
that
think
what you're
that
trying to say?
I think that wraps up our episode.
That
Yeah.
does. I guess.
Thank you for tuning in to episode 3 of Israel's Why This Career Moment while he talked about being a carpenter.
Probably should have said that myself, but
Yeah,
thanks for
yeah,
tuning
Well,
in, guys.
it's too late now. Thank you guys
Imagine
for
I
tuning
stole
in.
that there.